President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has met with the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Adamu, and the secretary of the party, Iyiola Omishore, at the Aso Rock Villa. The agenda of the meeting was not immediately known. However, it might be unconnected with the controversy over the appointment of principal officers of the National Assembly. On Tuesday, Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Tajuddin Abbas, Speaker of the House of Representatives, announced principal officers in both chambers of the National Assembly. Commenting on the development in a meeting with members of the APC's National Working Committee and some APC governors, Adamu said the party was not aware of the decision. Joining us now from our Abuja studio is Hilliard Etta, former acting national chairman of the All Progressives Congress. Good morning, Mr. Etta, and welcome to the morning show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Mr. Etta, thank you for joining us. He's the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, your party, fighting the president, because he seems to be the only one. Even the National Working Committee of your party has disowned him to say he's on his own. What he has been saying about the leadership of the National Assembly, those who emerged this week being a rumor, and all of that. Is he fighting the president, who seems to be satisfied with what has transpired at the National Assembly? And if he's fighting the president, what are the likely consequences now that the NWC has disowned him to say he's on his own?
That will be the day that the national chairman will have the necessary tools to fight a president, not to talk about the kind of president that we have today, a consummate politician for that matter. I think that every time Adamu steps out, and this is not the first time, every time Adamu steps out, he will be disowned by his own very immediate constituency, which is the NWC. And so for me and for some other members of the party, we see it as a journey in mischief. And it is time for everybody to call the national chairman to order. Now, taking the process of electing officers' leadership, the leadership of the National Assembly, we know the process, we know the convention. The convention is that the caucus of the party and the party will have a conversation and then come out with the leadership, the positions given to the party. If it is a majority party, even with regards to the minority party, the same convention has always played out. Now, from our investigation, the president of the Senate had consulted with the national chairman, and he got the buy-in of the national chairman. And for the national chairman to come out in the public to tell Nigerians that it is a rumor is, to be very generous, it's a journey in mischief.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Etta, what you're effectively saying is that the national chairman lied. He didn't tell the truth because from what you've mentioned, he was informed. However, him coming out to say he wasn't informed is a clear lie, right? He was informed.
Well, I think it is the place of the national chairman to tell Nigerians whether he's lying or not. But I do know that the leadership of the National Assembly had met with him, and that he was consulted, and he had his input into whatever has happened with the election of the leadership of the National Assembly. Now, this is not the first time that Alhaji Adamu Abdullahi has done such a thing. You remember that before the convention, the primaries convention of our party, he has stepped out to say that Senator Lawan was the consensus of the party.
Let me ask you about Senator Lawan.
I agree that he's the national chairman of the party.
Yes. Let me ask. So some people have said exactly what you've alluded to, that perhaps he's still a bit aggrieved from the fact that he has supported Senator Lawan, who didn't win during the primaries. And so that has still continued to stew, hence his antagonizing, perhaps, or this difference between him and the president, who is now the leader of the party. How do you think the chairman, who didn't support President Tinubu's ambitions during the primaries, and President Tinubu, how will this relationship work? As has been said, is it time to call it quits?
Look,
some people have said it's time for him to step aside.
Yeah, no, for me, I think that if he has lingering issues with his inability to put forward Senator Lawan, if he's putting forth Senator Lawan did not materialize, and then he feels bad about it, and he decides to continue with the way that he is going, I think it is the most honorable thing for him to do is to step aside. The most honorable thing for Adamu to do right now is to step aside. There is a leader of the party. These kinds of things are not brought to the public sphere without proper consultation with the stakeholders of the party. As you are aware, the governors of the party are not happy with his utterances. The NWC is not happy. The other members of the NWC are not happy with his utterances. The generality of the membership of the party are not happy. You cannot be a distraction to this government. And our attitude is like this. Look, the president of the country is the leader of our party. Perhaps he does not have the party on his side, and the president should look into the party right now. If the chairman of the party has constituted himself into a distraction, if he has constituted himself into a mischief, it is now time for the president to take a look at the party and see that he, being a leading progressive leader, should have a party, our party led by progressives, who will help him bring the renewed hope agenda to the people of Nigeria.
What you're saying invariably, let me just put the matter out for you. I'm good to see you again, Mr. Etta, is the fact that very soon,
thank you,
Adamu's constituency will soon disown him, and very soon he will leave. Probably maybe from his state, his local government will say he ceases to be a member, or they will say he's not paid party dues, and we'll see the drama happen, just like it happened before. Is that what you are saying invariably? But secondly, there's also other people that claim that they are on his side.
Mr. Rufai was saying, I did not say that his ward or his local government area or his state will disown him. I'm telling you, if you read the papers of today, his immediate constituency as the chairman of the party is the NWC. And the NWC has come out, other members of the NWC have come out to disown him. This is exactly what happened when he came out the other time to say that Senator Lawan was the consensus of the party. When you're the chairman, when you're the national chairman of the party, your very immediate nuclear constituency is the NWC, because that is where you operate from on a daily basis as the national chairman. And if other members of the party, other members of the NWC are not comfortable with his outbursts and utterances, I think the best thing for Mr. Adamu to do at this time is to honorably step aside. That is my position. That is our position.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Hilliard. Etta. That all that we can take on this segment of the program.